Hi everybody, it is Monday night and it is the first day of the Lakeland 100 virtual race. Now, fantastically, they've been able to transfer the race into a virtual event for both the 50 and the 105 mile distances. So I've got the week from Monday to Sunday to try and complete the 105 miles. Now, you'll know I've backed off a little bit of my training in recent weeks and months, so I'm not in great shape, but I know I can probably just dig in and get through this. It's for charity, it's for a good event, and it's something to do. So the way my plan is quite fluid. I'm going to go and try and get a couple of hours in tonight, 2-3 hours, maybe 30k. If I can go longer, great. But I want to break the back of it, so I'll get a chunk done tonight, and then I'll try and do 2 runs tomorrow, a lunchtime run and then a long evening run. I'm going to be doing it all on my treadmill. See, with work and family and daycare, daddy daycare commitments, then going out and getting the mileage in is going to be tough. So the evenings when it's dark, when it's nighttime, is going to be where I'm doing it, and the treadmill makes sense for that, just to monitor my food, nutrition, and be distracted from things like box sets and podcasts and stuff. So I'll document my journey over the week. I'm not sure how many runs or how many days it'll take me. I'm going to try and condense it as much as I can. I'll show you the runs, I'll show you the treadmill, I'll show you the before and after pictures of most runs, and hopefully it gives you something to follow as I'm on my journey. So that is the first session done. We've hit the 30k mark on the treadmill. Went fine. Watched the end of a Netflix film I was watching and listened to a podcast, and that's gone really well. Feel okay. Know that I haven't done that distance for some time, but it's gone okay. If I quickly spin around, you'll see we're just coming up 30k, 3 hours 16, and we'll go again tomorrow. So I'll be back for a lunchtime run and then a long evening run. Hopefully by that, at the end of that, we'll be way over halfway for the challenge. See you soon. Morning everyone, day 2 of Lakeland 100 week. So yesterday did a 30k, did it late last night. As I've said before, it's all treadmill for me this week. So thankfully, it went quick yesterday. Now, sometimes on treadmill runs, they can be monotonous and slow, but the 3 and a bit hours went really fast. I feel good. So today, now I'm going to do 2 runs. This is run 1 of 2. It's a lunchtime, and it's almost that stocking filler to just accrue miles. Probably spend 60 to 90 minutes getting in what I can. Then I'll be back tonight, and I will be doing a long run again like last night. So let's jump in. I have no real target for this run. It is just going to be 90 minutes on the legs and see how we get on. Hope everyone else is doing well, and I'll join you back in about 90 minutes time, let you know how this one goes. Okay, so run 1 done. I used 11.5 k's in the end. So I'm in the garage, there's a skylight, and it's just boiling in here. It's a hot day down here, and that wasn't pleasant at the time of day I've run. The sun was just beaming on the treadmill, so that was a tough one. That puts me now to almost a full marathon, so eating nicely into it. Now I'm going to go away, back to work for the afternoon, replenish. The beauty of doing it in these small digestible chunks rather than the one-off traditional Lakeland or any ultra is the recovery and the refueling between runs. So I'll be back out tonight. What I'll do when I come out tonight is I'm going to give you an intro to my food and nutrition setup, and my plan of how to get through sort of 4 or 5 hours tonight on the treadmill. Hi everybody, it's Tuesday night, and I'm just about to start a second run. So far we've totaled 42k. We've done a marathon over 36 hours or something. I mentioned before online that the bite-sized chunks breaking down large mileage I find much easier on my body. I know I'd feel a lot worse than I do now if I'd run a marathon yesterday and then was trying to go again today. Now, the plan tonight is to go minimum 40k, so double my distance to date, up to 50 potentially. So I just want to chat a little bit about the way I'll fuel. Now, of course, it's different. I'm self-sufficient in the fact I'm in the garage, I'm on the treadmill. So you can see the treadmill is just sitting here. This is where I'll start. And then just on the shelf next to me, when I finish, I'll take the phone off and I'll stick the phone on my treadmill, and I will occupy myself for the 4 hours with a film or some podcasts or something like that. Now, because I'm not carrying my stuff around, because I'm not looking at aid stations and things, I overstock ready for a run like this. I'm not running fast, I'm not running hard, so I'm not looking at fueling for performance exclusively for this run, more so for, I know I've depleted myself in the last 36 hours and I'll continue to do until I hit this 105 miles. So the fuel is to get me through today, but it's also to keep topping up the levels for the next couple of days. Now, I'm fortunate enough to be one of the sponsored athletes. I'm part of Team Mix. Mix Hydration is a fantastic new company based in Scotland. And what will be released soon is this innovative new dual hydration mechanism, some new system of being able to switch between your water and your energy drinks, your fluid drinks. So I use the forest fruits and the lemon and lime. I've pre-mixed one and I've got more in case I need them. I won't need half of those tonight. They're just there for me for use. I've got one of those pre-mixed and I've just got a plain water as well. And then what I do, just because I'm here, it's a luxury, is I've got a hot flask of tea with some sugar in it. Why wouldn't I? It's just, I can just reach it. If I don't need it, I don't need it. I've got some bananas and a chocolate bar, which again, I don't intend eating, but they're there, and some more water to replenish these. Worst case, because I'm doing it on the treadmill, I can always jump off. I can always run in. I could ring the wife to bring me some more if I need them or whatever. But I overstock when I'm doing something like this because I can just put them away when I don't need them. And I'll just basically look at hydrating sort of every 15-20 minutes and then eating if and when I need to, as I feel I need to. So let's get going. As I say, 40k is the plan tonight. Minimum 40k. So I will tune back in when I'm about halfway through and let you guys see how it's going, and then again at the end. Number 3, here we go. We're halfway through. Decided I'll do 48k, that's 30 miles. So we're 24k through. Once again, the time's going super fast, that's really good. Hardest part is, despite it being really late at night, it's absolutely roasting in here. That heat that's been generated through the day is still sort of warming up the thing, even with the door open. But the door opens, letting all the midges fly in, so we've closed that. Anyway, still feeling strong, feeling hydrated, feeling fine, and it's still going well. As I said, I'll tune back in when we hit the 48. End of run 2, day 2. That second half was hard. That was 30 miles there in just under 5 hours. On top of obviously the other 2 runs. So, I can't remember. I don't even know what the total is now. I'll update you tomorrow. So the plan is, it's about 11 p.m. The plan is quick shower, bed, and then I want to get up in the morning and try and do a couple of hours, maybe 20k, like before work, just for that cumulative effect. Then I think should be over 100k by that point. And then again, tomorrow, maybe another 20 in the night. That'll be 2 double run days. And then Thursday, 1 long one, and maybe we'll be there. But still feeling okay. Tired now. It's 2 late nights of being up late running as well. I'll see you soon. Morning, it is Wednesday. It's day 3. A little bit jaded today. Feeling okay. Jaded appropriately for what we've been doing. Over halfway now. Interesting thought this morning is that actually sometimes it's, as much as it's nice to get that rest in between the runs right now, in some ways, particularly psychologically, it's almost harder doing it this way than doing the one-off 100. I think physically the one-off effort is harder, and psychologically this is in different ways. Obviously we know a one-off effort comes with its own psychological issues. But yeah, knowing you've got to go again, at least pretty much what I've done already again. So what I'm doing right now, it's school holidays obviously, so the big men are with me. We are going for a little walk for an hour. We're going to play in the park, loosen up a little bit, try and recharge, and we'll come back. And the plan for today is to repeat yesterday. Do a probably 20k lunchtime, and then back in for another 40 hopefully tonight. And I think that will see me about 10 miles from the finish, and we can do that tomorrow. And then that'll be us all done in 4 days with 6 runs. See you later. So it's day 3, Wednesday, lunchtime. I do feel much better after that walk with the kids this morning. It's really sort of eased some niggles and aches and pains off. Stiffness more than anything else, just that fatigue. So run 4, we're going to go for 20k, and then back on tonight for 40k hopefully, and then we'll almost be there. We'll have 1 run left to do. Run 4 done. That's the 20 lunchtime run finished. That was okay. Felt quite nice, quite steady. I'm sort of running about 10-minute mile in, a little bit quicker sometimes, but it's nothing fantastic. I'm not trying to set the world alight, so it's just that metronome, just sort of turning the legs over and keeping going. So far, heart, lungs felt absolutely fine on all the runs. It's just being able to keep that body ticking over and skipping along the belt. So we'll be back later for run 5, which will be another big one late at night tonight when the kids are in bed, and we're almost there then. 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. It is day 3, and this is run number 5. So I've run at lunchtime, and now the plan tonight is a 40k. I'm not really looking forward to this one. I think this is going to be the one that bites me in the arse. This is the one I'm not going to enjoy so much. I am a bit more fatigued now. I'm starting to feel it. Nutrition, hydration wise, I'm doing exactly the same plan as I showed you last night. The only thing I've got around in case I need them is some salty snacks, often sort of the latter stages of some big events, and they can often give me a little boost and kick me on. If I get the 40 done tonight, that means I think I've got 18k's left to do tomorrow, which I'm hoping to have done by lunchtime, which means I've done it in 6 runs in 4 days. So that's the plan. Dig in, tablet on, headphones in, push through for 4 hours. I will see you at the end. I can't lie. I was halfway through. I'm at 20k in a little under 2 hours. I feel great. Maybe the best run so far. Now, if this carries on and I can maintain this, I think I'll try and push through to 48 again, which is the same as last night's long run, which would leave me, if my maths are right, with a short sort of 10k to finish off in the morning. Let's hope I can hold it together. I'll see you at the end. So you'd think after running for so many years you learn your lesson and you'd know better, but from halfway on it just got worse and worse and worse, and the wheels didn't quite fall off, but certainly got hard. So in the end we stuck to the original plan of 40k. That's all I was hoping to get out of tonight, so that's good enough, which leaves me with I think 20 for the morning. So the plan will be to come in early before the kids are up, before work. I'll try and go a little bit faster on that tomorrow and just get through that in a couple of hours or a bit less, and then we should be done. Good morning. It is day 4, silly o'clock in the morning. I don't think I've been up exercising probably since my military days or Ironman days this time, but actually feels good to be up and doing stuff, particularly when this is my last run. So we have 149.5k done and dusted, 20k left. I'm not someone who's comfortable with uneven numbers, so what I'll probably do is round it up to 20.5 and we'll be hit 170 and we are done. So last run. I don't care how good or bad this feels, it's going to be fine because I'm just glad to be getting out of the way. So I will join you hopefully in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, with the final update. See you soon. And we're done, just like that. So it's ended up in 170 kilometers over 6 runs over 4 days. I've got to say I really enjoyed that. It wasn't something I'd factored in for my training this year, and when I deferred MDS across, then to be honest, I've really fallen off a little bit, and I've taken my foot right off the gas. I've put weight on, and I've lost a lot of conditioning, and didn't really think I had that in me this week. So I've enjoyed that. It's been different doing it on the treadmill. Obviously, it brings its own challenges, and it's not the same. It's not the same as the guys who've accrued the 105 miles running up and down trails and mountainsides and roads and everything. Then there's many factors here that I've not had to deal with the terrain and the wind and some of the variables that you guys had. So it's been a very controlled, experimental type laboratory test for me. But I haven't really used the treadmill much over the winter, so it's been nice just to get on there. But it does give you that option of consistency and control, which is something I really needed this week to get through the challenge. So I will just spend the rest of the week deloading, having a bit of a recovery, and I'll hit my training again next week. Thanks for everyone who's watched. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Good luck to anyone who's still going with their Lakeland 50 or 100. Hope you have a successful week. I'll check in on Sunday for the ceremony and see most of you guys. And as always, if you've got any comments or questions that you wanted to ask about my week and what I've done and what I'll do going forward, then stick a comment below.